Gonna try and fly past them. No, that didn't work. I gotta run. Oh no, they're still following me. Luckily I didn't panic there. I'm currently on my way to the woodland mansion that I raided like episode 5 I think it was, like a really long time ago. There's something I forgot here. Was it here? Nope, I think it was just around the corner here. Yeah, that's it. I see it right in front of me. Alright, yep, this is what we need. And see, yep, they're still here. My LA. Good. Now, get out of here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, these little guys. Not the easiest to transport. I mean, their leads keep on breaking and then they tend to fly off and need to find them again. Let's put these here for now. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Building with Flow. We're standing here in our little Japanese area where we've made a couple of changes. First of all, I've moved the sniffers from their little area over there. It was a bit cramped for them, so I found them a better spot, like right over here on the sides. Let's see if these allay are still... Oh, they're unleashed. Where are the leads? Really need these allay to follow me. Yes, please come in. Perfect. Let's close this up so they definitely cannot escape. Alright, so I've made a bit of an underground area over here, as you can see. I do kind of like the look of it. Just a bit of an area where we have a lot more space for these sniffers to roam about freely and sniff up these precious flowery seeds. And that is also why I brought these allay over here. So I'm gonna get one to pick up the... How do I make him get rid of the torch? Hello? Oh, so apparently I right-click him with an empty hand, and then I can give this guy a torch flower. Good. And now you can get a pitcher pod. Perfect. Alright, now these guys should automatically pick up all of the torch flower seeds and pitcher pods, and they will drop it off at this point once I remove this block here. Now it's making noise, and the allay should then drop off every item they've collected at this point over here. Let's throw a few of these seeds over here. You've got the torch flower seed guy picking everything up and dropping everything, and there's 3 seeds in our chest, and we can do the same with the pitcher pods. I mean, you can fly. Surely you can make it over the fence. Is that gonna be a problem, these fences, these trapdoors? It might. Well, that's a problem for future Flow. So that's pretty nice. We've got a functioning sniffer flower seed farm thingy over here, so that's perfect. And I do also like the look of this room. You'll probably notice these pillars over here. This is actually a pretty neat design. You've got these blocks of terracotta and then mixed up with pots, pottery pots. And then you get this nice pillory effect, and actually the pots, they have a pretty nice shade, so they're darker at the bottom, they go a bit lighter at the top, and that makes for a very detailed pillar actually. Got this trick from a friend of mine, Dippy Blether. You should definitely check out her channel. She makes some very interesting videos with some very neat tips and tricks and building hacks. So definitely go check her out after you finish watching this video, of course. And some other cool things you can do with these pots is put a smaller flower pot on top of it, and then you can put a plant in it, so it looks like a big pot with a plant in it. I also like the ceiling in this room. This is actually the floor of the Japanese pagoda right above us. There. Like that. Maybe. Yeah, that's better. And to speed up the process, maybe I can breed up these sniffers over here. This is gonna take quite some time. I don't know how long the breeding effect lasts after giving these seeds. Oh, this guy's stuck. Maybe I should give him a push. Come on. Yep, alright, there they go. Let me see that snifflet. Wait, what? Where's the hearts? Where's the snifflet? Oh, dude, you took too long. That's 2 perfectly fine torch flower seeds. Gone to waste. I hope you're happy. Hello. Is that my block? Did you take my block? It's definitely my block. Give me my block. Give it. Give it. Oh. Oh, he's gone. I hate it when they do that. Give me. That's my block. I still need a couple of resources to start doing my next build. Mainly moss and all of the mossy stone types. And this is how I collect my moss. Just go down a cave, put down a moss block and bone meal everything. And then bring my trusty hoe. I did make a moss farm once in a previous world, but I found that these were kind of flawed. As soon as the chunks would unload, they'd start generating cobblestone instead of stone, and they would break, and I'd need to reset it, and it was quite annoying. So this is how I gather my moss. I'm just wondering, are there more efficient ways to manually farm moss, or how do you guys do it? You see, I've been walking through my world, as I sometimes do, like I'm doing right now. And when walking on my island through the woods and going from location to location, I like to have some points of interest in the world, just things that grab your attention, make you look at it, things that add lore to the world. And that's what I want to do right now. You see, I've got this long road going from all the way here, the Japanese area, to all the way the other side of the island, with my storage area, the underground base, and some other bits. And this road, I thought it would be a good place to put some building, a ruined castle keep, something that's very worn down and crumbled, giving an extra bit of history to this island. But just a big old ruin standing on the cliff over there, I think that would look pretty nice. Like right over here, like on the side of this mountain, we've got a bit of a plateau over here. You can see the shulker boxes I've already prepared. That's right, I'm prepared. I want to make this like a completely crumbled down, ruined castle keep, with only the main structure still partially standing. But first I probably need to clear out all of these trees. So I've evened out the terrain just a little bit over here. I didn't flatten it out completely because I do like to work with the terrain that is given to me. So if there's a slope here, well then we'll just build our thing on a slope. And what I also did is I've tried to lay out the gradients that I'm going to use for this build. It may seem a bit complicated, but first of all, we're going to go from moss at the bottom of the build to a bit brighter, more stony, to more red type bricky at the top of the build. But also, while we're making our way up to the top of the build, there's going to be darker spots and brighter spots, and that's where these come into play. So we've got, for the stony types, we've got the polished andesite as a highlight block, and then some darker shades to mimic shadows or whatnot, or some sort of decay to the building. We've got tuff, and then cyan terracotta, gray wool, and deep slate bricks as the darkest tones. And then for these browner tints, this is light gray terracotta, I think. Then we've got brown mushroom blocks, and to go a bit darker, we've got the dripstone blocks and regular terracotta, which also blends in very good with the granite and the bricks when we're making our way up to more of the top of the build. I hope this makes sense, but I think it will make more sense if I just build. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm going for. So you'll see at the bottom we've got lots of green, mostly moss, but also some concrete powder and some green wool, just to mix up the color and the texture a little bit. Then we go over into the mossy cobble and the mossy stone bricks. Then we got the light gray concrete with some glow lichen here and there. And then transitioning between the gray and the brownish tints using the dripstone blocks, because they've got quite a lot of gray. And also at the top over there, you'll see we've got some darker bits where perhaps the tower got damaged, or some decoloration because of the weather. I gotta sleep. Yeah, this is still hollow, by the way. I think I've got a zombie down here somewhere. Where's you at? Oh, and creeper. Oh no, I didn't think this through. And the texture may seem a bit messy, but it's actually meant to be looked at from a bit of a distance. Let's go over here. Yep, from a distance it doesn't look as busy, and you just have the colors actually of the block. No longer every single texture on every block, but rather just the general color. So far I'm liking this, and now let's finish it. Aha, and there she stands, the mossy ruins of the crumbling keep. And I do think... Wait a second, what is your problem? As I said, the mossy ruins of the crumbling keep. I think it looks quite nice up the side of this hill over here. But where do you guys keep coming from? So, as I was saying, I think it looks quite nice on the side of the hill over here. Let's have a bit of a closer look. Or maybe first we should have a look from a distance. So you'll see I did quite a lot of terrain around it as well, just to make it blend in more, because you had the green of the moss, which was really not the same color as the green of the grass over here. So I tried to blend it in the best I could, and I also added this this small wall, like maybe what was once the outer wall of this castle. Why did I plant these? You can see we have a very worn out castle keep over here. We got some holes in the wall. We have these darker patches. We have some woodwork left on the exterior of the building, but most of it has completely decayed or just got destroyed and disappeared over time. I also did a bit of an interior. Well, the interior, what's left of it anyways. So we can make our way in here. Still have a bit of the ceiling in here, but then we can make our way up the stairs here, and you'll see that this part of the castle has been completely, destroyed over time, and the ceiling's gone, the roof of the castle is gone. You can see a lot of vegetation has started taking over the interior of the castle. We do have some ceiling left over here as well, some windows. We have a bit of a tower action going on here, where we can make our way down. If eventually, if I put some stairs down here, I could put some things down here. We got a pretty nice roomy basement, which I can definitely still expand upon. Don't really have a use for this this space yet, so I'm just gonna leave it empty like this. Back in the main hall, we can also make our way up in the castle with the exterior stairs over here. And then we have the entrance over here, which used to be the upper level of the castle. But you can see the floor has been completely destroyed over here. You do still have a bit of a bridge over here leading to the front exterior part. But yeah, I think this is looking nice. As I said, I don't really have a use yet for this building. But then again, we don't always need to have a use. Perhaps this building's function is just to look nice. And yeah, it does, I think. Let's have one more look from a distance over here. I may still add some custom trees like that one and some of these over here, just to make it look a bit more overgrown and blend it in with the terrain. I do like the look of these custom spruce trees. I do think it looks nice to have these trees. Oh my goodness, I hate these plants. But I do think it looks nice to have these vines climb up the spruce trees. It makes it look, yeah, very mossy and overgrown indeed. And just in general, I am very happy with this fine addition to my world. Now, whenever we're walking down this path to the other side of the island, we'll just have some glimpses here and there of the castle. Like right here, you can see part of it. And in the future, I'm still going to add a road going from here all the way up to the keep. It's going to be a very overgrown little road going up, some stairways perhaps. And with this build, I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Goodbye.